transformation.
Welcome back. We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest, Dr. Ali Islam, the former president of the Atomic Energy Authority. Dr. Ali, good afternoon to you, sir. Dr. Ali? Good afternoon to you, doctor.
Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for your time, Doctor. Let me start by asking you if you can give us a bit of an overview on Egypt's NWFE program and how it aligns with the country's green energy goals as a whole.
Yes, actually, Egypt is very interested in green energy development strategy.
Yes.
And it aligns very well with the objective of Egypt in having sustainable energy and environmental friendly sources of energy. And so securing the sources of electricity and reducing the import of fossil fuel like oil and gas.
What are some of the key sectors and projects that will benefit from this $4 billion investment, Doctor?
The key projects is actually electricity sector. Electricity sector is very important because electricity is a pillar of economy and pillar of development in all the sectors, but also the food and water sectors are very important sectors that for sustainable development.
Yes.
So it is some sort of our commitment, Egyptian commitment, for reducing emissions for climate, healthy climate,
yes,
and environmental friendly climate. So it is our strategy is that we produce clean energy and in a way sustainable, and we get use of the excellent location of Egypt and to get actually a good contribution as energy hub in the continent, in the African and Middle East area, and this will have a very good approach, because actually Egypt is trying to demonstrate its political commitment for and legislative action for the energy sector, and to attract the investor for giving priorities for and some legislative reforms that attract the private sector, both from Egyptian private sector and international.
Yes, indeed, Dr. Ali. Now, as you said, this initiative fits into Egypt's commitments with regards to global climate action. Could you tell us a bit about this and some of the economic benefits as well that green energy projects can bring and will bring to Egypt?
Okay. The energy is very important for sustainability. And when we produce energy from a source like hydrogen energy, it is thing in the sector which is very important to produce energy from renewable sources, and it is really green when its source is coming from renewables, especially from solar energy and wind energy. And this will produce some chemicals or based on only water, which is producing hydrogen by electrolysis, and by also green ammonia.
Mm-hmm.
And the projects with for example, the Scatec, Norwegian company, is a very promising one because actually it will produce methanol, and methanol can be mixed with benzene to reduce the cost of importing gasoline from outside,
mm-hmm.
and it is a base for petrochemical. But it also have some implications that cooperation with the free zone of Suez Canal area in Sokhna,
right.
and it will produce also green ammonia, and as used as fertilizers, and so it will cover the needs of Egypt, and it will be a basis for export also to other European countries and
indeed. I see.
And African countries.
Mm-hmm. Now, Dr. Ali, this investment is also expected to create new job opportunities in the renewable energy sector. How important is this as a byproduct of such an investment?
Yes, of course, this will create new jobs and also for expanding
mm-hmm.
Our economy, and also, for example, in desalination projects, which will is a very important aspect in New Delta, and when you have it from these energy sources, it will
right.
create a lot of jobs in agriculture area and in water resources area, and it will boost the Egyptian economy in a very good direction.
Absolutely. On that note, I'd like to thank you very, very much, Dr. Ali Istendi, former President of the Atomic Energy Authority. It's been a pleasure to have you with us on today's episode of Cairo Local Time. Another short break and we'll be back to continue today's edition. Do stay tuned.